Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I don't know what type of look I'm going to be doing. I never know. Kind of look like a little bit of a crackhead today, and that's okay. Okay, I'm living my life like it is golden, but let's go ahead and do some catching up. Today I really don't want to talk about the house. Like I really don't. It's been a journey and I don't feel like discussing it today. Today I just want to have a happy day. So let's go. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my brows. I'm going to use my NYX Professional Pencil. Lord, why do they make these names so long? Like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to use this on my brows because, yeah, it's what I can find right now. I don't feel like looking for anything. So, y'all know we just use whatever we got. And that just works, okay? But I'm going to just draw these bad boys in. Kind of the same way that I did them in the last video. If you guys have not seen that, go and watch that. And don't talk about my little nubs here, okay? I had to take my nails off and I'm really debating whether or not I want to go get them done again, and it hurt like hell. My fingertips are so sore. Okay, I'm using a little bit of concealer. This palette is from CoverGirl. I don't think they make it anymore. I promise y'all, I have searched and searched online and cannot find it, so I'm sorry, but I don't think that they make this anymore. But anyway, I'm just going to use it to clean up these brows a little bit. You know, get that nice and clean. I'm trying to give y'all like an update, but like I said, I really don't feel like discussing this damn house because, okay, let me just tell y'all. The good thing is I got approved, right? I got approved for more than I thought I was going to get approved for, which is super exciting, right? But then no, because now it comes down to finding a home, right? And the whole process of trying to find a home has been very stressful. And I have like something on my credit that I need to get off, which, Jesus, like it just, girl, I'm not talking about this shit. I'm not talking about it today because like it's too much on my plate. We're gonna start off with saying something positive. The kids went back to school. Y'all don't even understand how excited I was to have them go back to school. Like, girl, yes, I could not wait. Although it cost me an arm and a leg as far as school supply goes, which I feel like if people have multiple kids, like not even just multiple, because you know, like if you have multiple kids, then 9 times out of 10 you chose to have multiple children. But I feel like if you have twins, like in my case, there should be a discount on additional items. Like when I go to the movies, I gotta pay double. When I go out to dinner, I gotta pay double. And normally when you go out to dinner, especially on kids' birthdays, they only give you one free meal. Like y'all didn't even think about the twins and the triplets, okay? I feel like there should be an additional discount. Not sure how you guys are gonna work it out, but I need you to figure it out. I think I kind of want to do like an orange and matte shadow today, but girl, y'all know that could change. So we're gonna start out with the Juvia's Place, the Rebel Honey palette. I'm gonna use this color, and I think I might use one of those on the lids. I'm not sure, but we gonna figure it out. If I don't do nothing else, girl, we gonna figure some stuff out. So I'm just blend this off in here. But yeah, they started school. My kids are official walkers. I decided not to do before or after school care because we live so close to the school. And it was just a lot of money. Like, it was super expensive. Once again, you don't get a discount on a second child for childcare. Like, what the hell? So that was a lot. So this time they got to walk home. They were super duper excited because they feel like they the big kids now. And I didn't want to think of it like that before, but now that I think of it, I am kind of like a helicopter parent. I make sure that my kids are good because I be watching all them little documentaries on Netflix and stuff like that, and my kid couldn't be just out here in the world with no type of supervision at all. It's just not gonna work, you know. No. So on a first day, I make sure that I'm like standing across the street kind of watching them come home. I be on top of it because let me tell you something. You gonna try to kidnap mine, they're not going down without a fight, and that's on period. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35 Emboss palette, and I'm going to use this color and maybe a little bit of that color. Oops, I don't know if y'all can see this one and then that one. Just a little bit of both to, you know, deepen up this edge. I know I love me a good deep edge. Something about it is just super sexy to me. So that's what I'm doing. But I kind of want my lid color to be orange. But anyway, I asked my son, I said, well, what are you going to do if somebody tries to take you? He said, I'm going to swing and then I'm going to run. I said, good job, you know. I had to go and purchase them a cell phone to make sure they could call me because, yes, I be wanting to know. And they were super excited. They were like, they wanted to walk to school. I'm like, y'all sure y'all want to walk to school? Because I have the ability to go and pick them up because I work from home. But again, I just try to make sure that just in case I gotta go to work, something like that, they good. So I was like, you want me to drop you off? And they were like, no, mom, we're big kids. We know how to do this. We know how to do that. So I'm like, all right, bet. Well, just talk to me on your way there. You know, when you walk in there. And again, I kind of drove and just watched them. They walked and they was tired and they said, you know what, from now on you can just go ahead and take us to school. I said, I bet. Walking is not fun. I think walking in and stuff is always like fun until you actually do it. Then after that, you don't want to do it no more. And what's crazy is I remember I was probably walking home at probably like the age of 6, and I think I started catching the RTA, like public transportation, when I was probably like 8 or 9, and I'm not talking about just like one bus. I was catching multiple buses, but I'm not gonna say like danger didn't exist then, but I don't think it was well talked about back then. Like we didn't have a lot of social media and stuff like that, so maybe our parents just thought somebody in the neighborhood was gonna look out for us. Hell, I don't know. But I remember, like I said, I used to catch like 2 buses in order to get to school. And then I remember just walking a long distance, like because my mom just didn't have it. So it was just what we had to do. In order to get to school, she had to go to work, and we didn't have no bus route where we was, so we would have to walk it. And I just wanted to make sure my kids didn't have to experience that. Well, not really experience it because it wasn't like it was bad. I remember going to like the penny candy store. The penny candy store was the shit. She used to give me like $5 a week. I used to go to the penny candy store and have a good time. But I remember almost getting hit by like a bus. It was crazy, you know. But again, I think maybe we were just mature kids back then, or I'm not really sure, but it was just a different time. I'm using just a little bit of Estee Lauder concealer, and when I say like just a little bit, I'm talking about like just a little bit. And I'm only using this because number one, I want to make sure that when I apply that orange shadow, it stays in place and does not move, because normally when you just kind of go in and apply it right on top of your lid, it can sometimes move. Well, for me it does, because I got oily skin too, so it'll be moving around. So I need some type of base to make sure that it can stick and adhere to, and it does not move. It kind of gives me that same flawless, seamless, without creasing look, you know. But if that ain't your thing, then you don't worry about it. But again, I'm just using like just a smidget of Estee Lauder concealer. I feel like I don't want it to be like uber bright today, but like just a little bit, you know. Then I'm going to go in back with the Rebel Honey palette, and I'm going to take the shade Orange. I don't know which orange I want to use. I think one of them is like a yellow. I'm going to take the deepest shade orange they got, and I'm going to begin to apply that right on top. You see, like this don't really, it ain't poking out enough for me. I be needing something bright. I probably should chill out with the bright colors, but like I feel like if you're gonna do eyeshadow, you gotta go all the way. You just got to. To brighten this up just a little bit, I'm going in with that like lighter shade. To me it looks yellow, but I guess it's coming off orange, maybe because I applied it on top of an orange. I'm not really sure. Y'all know I don't know my primary colors, okay? I'm a little slow. I'm just gonna put it in here just to make sure she's bright, because again, I kind of want like just a bright lid. I want my lid to be bright madness. I always like a bright lid though, because I feel like, I don't know, it just makes it pop just like a little bit more. Then I'm gonna go back in with that purple shade, the darkest one that I used in the 35 Emboss palette, if I can get it open. And I'm just gonna deepen up my corners again. Surprisingly, I'm not doing black. Like normally I would go in here with the black, but I feel like this purple is doing what I expected it to do. And because this is like a small angle brush, I can kind of get off into my crease like I want to. I don't know why I'm doing this, and I'm probably gonna regret it later, but y'all know, like, I gotta do a pop of color in the inner corner, and a part of me is thinking about going in with just like a little bit of green, but then I'm like, girl, because this eye is so cute, but like, you may mess it up, but we're gonna try it. So this is the Juvia's Place Wahala II palette. I'm using the shade Venom, and I'm going to apply this right here in the corner just to kind of give me a little bit of a pick-me-up. I don't know, y'all. Probably just ruined it. But I'm going to try to bring it together somehow, Lord. Somehow. Okay, hang on. I was watching this documentary on, what was that, Hulu? Because I got Hulu, because I got Disney Plus, and then because I got Disney Plus, Hulu came with it. But I was watching this documentary on there, and it was a documentary about, y'all know I like crime shows. Crime and stuff like that. But anyway, it was about this lady who found out her husband was touching her daughter. She went on the run because the court system was going to allow the guy to have custody. So she went on the run. And then she started opening up like this foundation. Well, it really wasn't a foundation. It was like this underground thing that she was doing to help out all these children who had been touched by their parents. And the court was awarding them custody. It was such a good documentary. I got so off into it. I was like, you know, that's really good that she's coming up with something to kind of help these children. Girl, why the hell was there a twist and a turn to this damn story? I'm gonna use this primer. I got this in my BoxyCharm box. I probably would not recommend this primer because I haven't really used it. I'm just using it today because I can't find any of the other things that I normally use. So I'm just gonna use this. You know what? The outfit that I have, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it in this video because I have an outfit with these exact same colors and it's so damn pretty. I think I've only worn it once, but we're gonna wear it again because it goes exactly with this look. Like, okay, all right, I didn't expect to match with the outfit, but I'll take it, you know. All right, I told y'all I was gonna go back to the store and get some more 365 because, girl, I like to. So I went and I got some more 365. So that's what we're gonna use as a foundation today. I gotta find my brush first, but I kind of want to do like a brand new like foundation type of thing, routine or whatever it's called, but I don't know. I seen somebody else do it and I'm just like, girl, I'm gonna try it. I'm all for trying new things, seeing how I can get my looks to be a little bit different, but I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna see what happens. But we're gonna start out with our foundation, just applying this everywhere, you know. I'm gonna take me a little Real Techniques brush and I'm gonna begin to blend this off into my skin. The damn documentary was so freaking crazy, right? So in the first half, they have you thinking like, oh my gosh, she's saving these damn children, you know, she's getting warrants and stuff, but she's a saint because the children are being touched by the other parent. So she's saving them, she's taking them away, you know, getting them out of harm's way, stuff like that, right? Girl, when you hit like episode 3 or 4, this is where stuff starts to go downhill. So she wound up getting a damn warrant out for her arrest because one of the ladies that she helped turned around and said that she didn't want the help anymore because the first lady that was helping them felt like the little girl was being abused. I have to be careful with words that I use. She felt like, okay, well, I'm not going to give her back to her mother because you're going to do nothing but just go to court. And now it's going to be back in that same situation. So I'm not going to do it. So the lady wound up filing a kidnapping charge against the lady who was trying to help. And boy, oh boy, did that open up a damn can of worms. Like, it was insane. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of NARS concealer. And this is where I said I'm probably going to try something a little bit different than what I normally do, but we're going to see how it comes out because I'm not 100% sold on it, but we're going to see what happens. The lady winds up having to go to court because they issued a warrant against her arrest. She's doing like a whole press run. She's on Ricky Lake, you know what I'm saying? She's on, what's the other lady's name? I can't remember the other lady's name, but she had a talk show. It's pretty good. It's pretty good shit, right? So she's on this whole press tour. Everybody's believing her. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. What's happening? The person needs to be arrested and locked up. Da da da. Yada yada. Skip, right? So as she's on trial, they start playing these recordings of her basically interrogating these children, right? So she's interrogating the kids, and some of them are very, very aggressive. Like, your tactic is a little bit much, ma'am. All right, let's blend all of this out. I'm gonna start with just blending the edges out just so they're not as harsh. So what the young lady said to do is not really touch it, like touch the concealer too much, because it helps with the coverage. But like, I don't want this to be too cakey neither, you know, because then I gotta go in with my setting powder and stuff. But we gonna see. I do like that there's a lot of coverage there. It's pretty thick. I like it, but we gonna see what happens. Anyway, they get to playing these tapes or whatever. She admits that some of the stuff may have been coerced a little bit because she wanted the kids to, you know, say that stuff was happening to them. So she said that one moment they said it was, then the next moment they may have gotten scared and didn't say it happened. Girl, basically, long story short, come to find out that this lady, some of the kids she helped was telling the truth, and then some of them was just lies, okay? It just wasn't factual at all. Can you imagine your life? Like the people that affected, their dads and stuff that they lied on and said they was being touched all because the mama just wanted to get away from them. Like, girl, this is too damn much. I don't understand that. Why, if the dad is trying to be a father, why would you not allow him to be a dad? Because I know that if my kid's dad came around, he wanted to be a dad, hell yeah, you could definitely be a dad. Because raising two kids on my own, it is hard. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you guys just are selfish, or maybe you're just not a real parent, because I be needing a goddamn break. Alright, I'm going to use this Black Radiance Contour Stick. I'm going to try this contour stick again, y'all. I really don't like cream contour, but we're going to try it. This is in the shade 6825. I don't know the exact shade. It ain't on here, so we got to just, you know, do what we got to do, because it ain't on there. But I'm just going in and I'm going to contour. I am not a cream contour girl anymore, but we're gonna see what happens, guys. But yeah, it's like legit nothing that you could say to a person that you've accused of that publicly. Like, it ain't no coming back from that, even as like the child, because there were some kids on there saying like when they got older they realized that it wasn't true, that they were kind of brainwashed into doing that. But I don't know. I find that it may be hard for me as a parent to come back from that. Like, you accuse me of doing something so horrendous that that I just don't know if I can get over that. I really, that would take some healing and a lot of healing. Like, you wouldn't be able to share the same space as me, especially because some of them were like maybe 12, and at 12 I feel like at 12, like, you know a lie is a lie. And I understand maybe being intimidated, I get it from all aspects, but at the same time, like, just that's just such a heavy charge. And I think some of them even wound up going to jail and stuff behind that, you know. So it was just a crazy documentary. Good documentary, but crazy as hell. Okay, so I got myself contoured and it's not bad. It's not bad. So we're gonna go in now with some Beauty Bakery. This is in the shade, what shade is this? I don't even know. Almond? Yeah, it's in the shade Almond, and I'm gonna just set my highlight and stuff like that, you know, with this. Yeah, but the story was very interesting. If y'all like stuff like that, you should definitely go check it out and see what it's about. It was definitely very interesting and just wow. Then I was reading another one because, like, again, I'm into like crime shows, y'all. I probably just put too much setting powder down, but that's okay. We're gonna blend it in. But I was watching another one, and it was about this guy back in the day, probably like the 1960s or something like that. But he came to these people's house under the impression like he was a music teacher or something like that. I can't remember the exact details, but he came for their son. He was going to take him abroad and kind of, you know, teach him music or whatever the case may be. Again, I don't know exactly what he was supposed to be teaching him, but it was something. Oh, it was something like that. And he came, and then he was a pedo. But he came, and instead he saw the little boy's sister, you know, and was like, well, I'm just going to take her to a party. Now, mind you, he was not from this area, and I don't know if maybe just people were green back then and just didn't really think things through. I am not exactly sure. But he said he's going to take the little girl to a party. The parents agreed. And then when he didn't come back that night, they trusted him so much. They didn't even call the police or anything. They just let him keep the child. Then eventually they called the police. And by then they found the little girl in like an abandoned building. She had been, you know, essayed. And she was gone. Like, she's deceased. And I was just like, what would make you put that much damn trust in somebody to let them take your child and you just now met them? Hell, people who know me can't even take my kids. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and just kind of bake a little bit with my Beauty Bakery again. I don't know if I want it under my eye. I'm gonna go under my eye. Hell, why not? Just go under your eye, see what happens. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna bake with this down my nose, stuff like that. But you know, again, it just makes me wonder, like, again, I know stuff wasn't televised, but like, why trust somebody that much with your child? I don't know. And it also, you know what that makes me think of, y'all? Makes me think of that this R. Kelly stuff that's been going on. In my personal opinion, y'all can have your own personal opinions. I don't give a damn. In my personal opinion, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that those parents didn't know or didn't have a hand in it. I feel like a part of them wanted fame and fortune so bad that they were willing to do whatever it took in order to get that. And if that was giving up your own child, they gave them up. But you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that he got away with meeting only the kid in hotels and stuff like that and taking the kid out on tour and you absolutely knew nothing. And then when you did know, like, you gonna tell me it was too late for you to do anything? Because the man is a public figure, okay? He's a celebrity, which means that his tour dates and everything else are publicized. You mean tell me that you're not gonna show up on tour? That's how I'm coming behind mine. It's like, you take mine, oh, I'm gonna catch your ass on tour. Like, it's whatever, okay? I'm coming hard behind mine. So you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that there was no way for you to find him. There was a way for you to find them. And if you say the kid was underage, come on now. I'm not going for none of that. I'm gonna use a little bit of bronzer to kind of warm up these cheeks. This is from Juvia's, and I'm just going in and applying this right on top of my contour, just to kind of soften it up, just like a little bit. So I use the 482 contour as well, just to kind of you know, set the original contour in place, the cream contour. And then now I'm going in with the Juvia's just to kind of bronze up my skin and bring a little bit of glow, black, oh my goodness, back into this. Jesus, okay. Alright guys, so I put some curls in my hair so we can go ahead and move on. But I wanted to show y'all, I told y'all, look, I didn't even plan this. Y'all see the colors in this little romper thing? I did not plan this. I promise y'all I did not plan it. It just kind of came to life and I was like, boom, I got an outfit like that too, so it works. Alright, so for us to go ahead and move on to lips, because I've already done my lashes, my under eye. I added a little bit of blue, which you probably can't see. This is just a blue liner. Probably looks a little black because I put what do you call that, the not the mascara over it. There you go. I put some mascara on top of it, so it probably looks a little bit black, but I promise y'all it's blue. I'm just gonna go in and begin to pat out all of my setting powder that I have left over. Get that nice and blended. Here we go. And then also down my nose to make sure that's blended out as well. Oh, and about the R. Kelly thing, like, listen, I'm not placing the blame on the victims, because I know that it is super easy to be groomed. I'm just saying, as a parent in that situation, you can't tell me all of y'all. He had allegations prior to that, and y'all still allowed y'all kids to go with them afterwards. Like, it's not making sense to me. To add a little bit of blush, I believe that this is the MAC blush in this shade Raisin, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if they still carry this one. I have not shopped at MAC in so long. Anytime I feel like I'm gonna shop there, I'd be like, no, I'll just buy Fenty. I don't know. I need to go. Well, no, I did get that foundation from MAC a while ago, but it wasn't my shade. I took it back and I got the Fenty instead. So, all right, I'm gonna use a little bit, not a little bit, a lot of bit, because y'all know I'm going with a lot. This is my liner. It's in the shade Molasses from Sephora. I'm just gonna use this to apply to my lips. Gonna line them. I tried to use the MAC Chestnut. I just said I didn't buy nothing from MAC. Yes, I have. I bought the Chestnut. But it don't have nothing on this Sephora liner. It just does not. Like, for a brown skinned woman, like, I need this to be brown. Y'all see how brown this is? If I would have went in with the Chestnut, it wouldn't have been this brown. Now I'm going in with my Nubian Sand by Juvia's. Now I'm just going to apply that and blend out. Alright, to glossify these lips, I'm going to go in with Pink Quartz. This is from Milani. My goodness, my straps keep falling. Jeez. Did I already tell y'all to subscribe if y'all made it here? Y'all totally should. Stop playing. And I'm just going to apply this to the bottom of my lips. Well, bottom and top, I think. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I know I was all over the place today. Don't mind me, okay? My mind just goes 1,000 beats per minute. Is there 1,000 words per minute? Whatever it is, that's just what it goes, okay? Again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.